Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And before I go any further, I just want to thank my subscribers, most especially to my students who have just subscribed to my channel. And I owe this a lot to you. And without you, I won't be able to accumulate this subscribers that I have now. So, okay, my lesson for today is for the words that you cannot put the S, or you cannot pluralize them, I should say. So the example for this that you should avoid using this with the S, or if you're going to pluralize this. So it is not advisable for you to pluralize these words, because that's the reason why I'm teaching you this, because some of the students have these mistakes, right? So, or the common errors. So, the words that I have today are furniture. Furniture do not have S, or you cannot pluralize that. Same as information, because I'm hearing from students that they put the S when they want to pluralize the information. So you cannot use that with S, the information. Okay, so the next word that I have here is jewelry. So you cannot pluralize the word jewelry. So to avoid the common mistakes, you do not have to say jewelries. Okay, so you just have to use the word jewelry. And next is the word advise. Advise is a noun that has the spelling of A, D as in dog, V as in victory, I as in indigo, C as in Charlie, and E as an egg. Alright, so this is an advice, or a piece of advice. So you cannot say that advices, right? So you say that advice. And next is the word moose. Moose is a member of a new world of deer. It looks like a deer. So you cannot pluralize that, moose, because we do not have the mooses. Okay? So next word we have is sheep. The sheep cannot also be pluralized. Okay, so the spelling is S, H as in Harry, E, eggplant, E, eggplant, and P as in Peter. Right, so you cannot say that sheeps, but instead only sheep. You can use this in singular or in plural. Okay, so the same as with the word shrimp. S, H as in Harry, R, I as in indigo, M as in mama, P as in Peter. So shrimp, you're gonna say that shrimps. Okay, so you just have to say shrimp. And next, the uncountable nouns that you cannot really pluralize these words. Starting with sugar, right? The sugar cannot be sugars, right? And next is water. You cannot say that waters, unless if you're going to use that as a verb. Like for example, she waters the plants every day. So you can only put the S in a verb, but not in a noun. Did you get it? And next is butter. You cannot say that butters, but instead only butter. And the word rice, R-I-C as in Charlie, and E as in eggplant, that is rice. Okay, so we cannot say that rices. And next word is the salt. You cannot also put the S there in salt. You cannot say salts. Right? So you can only use the word salt. because that is uncountable nouns. And the next word is the sand. Sand, you cannot use that having this word sands. Okay, but instead only sand, S-A-N as in nanny, D as in dog. So that is what you're going to use, sand. You cannot say that sands because that is uncountable noun. And next the word we have is pepper. Pepper, you can say that peppers, right? So you cannot pluralize that into pepper. Peppers, I should say. So there is no word such as peppers because you cannot pluralize that. Like what I said, those words that I had mentioned are uncountable nouns. Again, to recap, what we have learned today is the words that do not have the S, or you cannot pluralize these words. Furniture, information, jewelry, advice, moose, sheep, and shrimp. Right? So the uncountable nouns that I had mentioned earlier were sugar, water, butter, rice, salt, sand, and pepper. I hope that you learned something from this afternoon. Okay, so thank you very much for listening to this, and like what I said, I hope that you learned something and you can apply this so that you will avoid mistakes or errors. Okay, so thank you, and this has been yours truly, Sir John, Sir JJ, and have a great day ahead of you. Bye now, for now.